Sharks have completed a weekend sweep against the Eagles. Saturday night's 4-set win. Coach, we'll let you make some opening comments, and then we'll open it up for some questions.
Well, thanks, Angie. Really pleased to win back-to-back this weekend. It means a lot in the race, and we're still vying to get into that tournament. So very pleased with our team's effort. There's a lot of fatigue around the MAC right now because 3 in a week is really tough, especially if you have to travel. And I thought we did a good job. I really liked how Morgan ran the offense and played some great defense and put effort in as a blocker, and really does a nice job running a 5-1. And I have to give her a lot of credit. I like the hitting percentages. We had 286 as a team, and you have Allison Severance coming on fire. Sophie had a great start of the match, and Gabby stabilized us around the court. And I just really enjoyed watching Abby come in and touch almost every ball as a blocker, and then put a couple down. So she ends up leaving 750, 3 out of 4 in a short stint. So you got to love the game, and when you can give different players confidence, have them come in and really help win a final set, it's very exciting. So overall, there was some great stuff tonight.
It was really kind of fun to watch your team and different people step up at different times tonight. Your seniors really, Sarah Wojcik in set number 2, Avery Powell later on. You touched on Morgan, what is it, 112, assists on the weekend, something like that. And Abigail Hughes was unstoppable. Those 4, I guess, if you're going to finish with a flourish, now's the time to do it, right?
It really is. And, Avery Powell, always kind of a silent player sometimes, but you just start looking at her stats, and she had 16 kills out of 32 attempts. So she's at 438 and did some really smart blocking tonight. Just a very calm player for us that sneaks in and has a great hitting percentage. But you're right, Steve. It's been a great team effort this weekend at home, and I know we can carry it into Tuesday.
This is a set that you probably match that you needed more than any other. You talked about being eligible for the tournament or trying to get eligible for the tournament. I'm not sure of the percentages, but you just got to keep winning. You can't really worry about it. You just got to keep winning. Yeah,
I don't even like to look. It's just, we have to play hard no matter what. It's Miami pride. It's what we do for love and honor. And when they play with each other and for each other, there's no better feeling. And we have enough talent that can do that and put balls down and really surprise opponents even late in the game. I thought we should have won that first set. A little disappointed in our out-of-system balls, not quite in sync. Sophie had a great first set and really did everything she could to help us win that. And, that's one that shouldn't get away from us. But you know what? It's volleyball, and I just love that they came back and we didn't go to 5.
I thought that third set was really impressive. 16 kills, only 1 attack error, and hitting in the high 400s. Talk a little bit about how that momentum shifted.
Yeah. I'm not sure I can go back and think about how that momentum shifted, but I do know that our platform skill was very good, whether it was passing or digging, and that gave us more transition opportunities. And usually with great digs, you can put quick balls down, and it's much more difficult to defend than out of serve receive. So I think our mix of transition kills with our basic serve receive plays made a big difference, and we had more of a mix in there. You could just see by how we were streaking it, and our serving was very good. I think some of the streak serves that we had with different players, we talk about always, let's get 3 in a row at least, and sometimes we went beyond that. So I think there's a lot of different things that contributed, and Morgan making some great decisions as a senior, knowing who to go to when. That's something that you can't replace right away. That's very exciting.
I always talk about building momentum. You play Ball State here on Tuesday, a team that you didn't look so good against just a couple of nights ago, Tuesday in Muncie. Talk about getting ready for the Cardinals and playing a different kind of match than you played in Muncie.
Yeah. Obviously we need to take tomorrow off and be careful about how we jump and who we jump on Monday. But it's great. Both of us have seen each other before, and we know their strengths and we know what they like to do. And it's just a matter of us going out there and playing our game and taking care of our side of the court. We just didn't do that there. And then they're still going to be good, and we know what they have, but we didn't get to show what we had last time. I think that's the difference. I think we come out and we fire from different angles and use different hitters at different times, and how impressive Allison Severance was on our back row attack when we needed her. I thought Gabby had that one that just ended up being out, but that's something that we need to do as well. Just find a lot of different mixes and surprises and just be in control. And Steve, I think we can be a much better team and a different team than our first round.
Your team started out a little slow in set one, but you looked pretty dominant for the rest of the match. How are you able to keep the team together after a slow start like that?
Well, we've been playing for about 8 or 9 weeks now, maybe 10. And, we've had a couple slow starts where we've been the come from behind kids, more so than any team I've had in 10 years. So I guess that's good and bad, but we're used to that. And thought last night we obviously did a much better job, coming at it a little bit faster and a little bit better. But we just talk all the time about breathing, being patient, and just stand one point at a time. Because if you don't stay in the moment with your points, then you can let too many get away from you. So it is a psychology. And Edward, that's a great question. It's a psychology of how we play and how we talk to each other about playing in those situations. And you just have to take one point at a time.